Answer this: is the Earth civilization, the way it was in the early 1900s, the same right now?
You know it's not.
Well, tell me what happened. Just tell us what happened. You don't have to feel the emotions. Just tell us logically, scientifically what happened.
Nuclear war. You know that.
You don't have to feel any emotions. So what happened after the nuclear war? Talk to me.
Everything was formed. Everything is now formed. We don't have to worry about that anymore.
Which year was the nuclear war?
There you go. Kind of strange for Bombay, since Bombay doesn't exist.
But
Don't we have central plains? Don't we have central locations?
which year was the nuclear war in the earth?
What was the year of the nuclear war? What was the year of the nuclear war? Tell us. You don't have to feel it, just tell us. You don't have to feel the emotion, you can just tell us and talk to us. What was the year? Just tell us in words right now.
Two 2014.
What's going on now? What are people doing right now? And what do you do right now? What do you do in your life right now?
I'm in a central station right now. This is where I perform all my tasks.
Where is Central Station located? Where is Central Station?
Metro building. Metro Plaza.
What city or state is that in? Or country?
We're in sector 17.
And who is there with you? Who is there with you? Who's in the sector with you?
All the technicians.
Which country dropped the nuclear bomb on which country? Like, how did that happen in 2014? You just said in 2014 the nuclear war happened, right? How did that happen? What is the story?
You really want to know?
Yeah, you don't have to feel any emotion. Just tell me in like a short, brief. I'm sure you have the data there, and I'm sure you're smart enough to know.
You know.
No, I don't know. I'm asking you because you're a smart and polite person.
You want me to speak in your language, don't you?
Yes, please. I just want to know what happened in 2014. Which like the nuclear war?
Hold on. I'll have your data. Hold on. Let me familiarize yourself with the history. Red China's a very dangerous country back then. Nobody took them seriously. Things happen when Chairman Mao, does that ring a bell to you? Died? Who took over? Massive nuclear war. The word red mean anything to you?
Yes.
China?
Yes.
Nobody felt any pain. Access is closed, access is denied. Goodbye.
What's your name?
We don't have names. We do have numbers. Not like your Chairman Wong or Chairman Mao back in the day.
So what's your number?
Why, so you can access the files? Don't think so. How many people are asking me for this data? Because a voice pattern, your voice pattern is different from the other voice pattern.
Are
We
you
know
on
things
Earth?
too. Back in the day, you humans used to do interrogations. I assume that you're humans. Silly ones.
Yes, we are. We're humans, and we are silly. We're trying to understand.
As I'm using your language.
What,
You know, that silly can stand for a lot of things too.
what language do you usually use?
We have very good hearing too. We can hear senses. All kinds of senses. Somebody's having a stomach problem, aren't they? Yes.
And letting yourself come back to the here and now. When I count to 5, you'll open your eyes fully refreshed, wide awake, but you'll remember this experience of what the future was like so that you can just kind of explain it and talk to us about it. And whether it's real or imagined doesn't matter, because you're simply not going to be affected by it. But you'll just come back and you'll awaken with a big smile, feeling really good. But you'll remember this vision or this image, and whether it was real or imagined or pretend, it doesn't matter, but it'll be something interesting to talk about. And when I count for 5, 1 up to 5, you'll awaken fully refreshed, wide awake, feeling great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wake up, Johnny. Sit back for a minute.
Oh man.
Sit back for a minute here.
That was something, man. Oh my god. I don't even know if he has that vocabulary, like what the card that he was saying, the card he was talking about, and your stomach was growling. How the hell did he know that?
He heard minute whispers.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I remember everything.
Tell us about that thing, man. Tell us about it.
We
'cause
took you
it's-
down. We took you to 2198. So like 200 years from now, where you just saw sand, and then you saw New York City. You
And
just saw
water.
And water, yeah. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but what really stuck in my mind was
In 2090.
Red China. I seen the nuclear war. How many years is that from now?
It's 5 years from now, to 2014. We took you to 2090. That is like about 80 years from now.
Dude, I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about 5 years from now.